Welcome back to the channel. I am Mick Alphaneme. I hope you're all doing fantastic out there. We're going to begin with this article right here on the cryptobasic.com. And it is titled, Top Investor Says XRP Will Become as Expensive as a Mortgage Payment. Does this person know? We cover mortgages a lot on the other channel. Does this person know how much a mortgage, average mortgage is right now? It's a lot. it's a lot. Oh, it says a stock investor. A stock investor is warning crypto people. All right, this is already interesting. A stock investor warns crypto enthusiasts to buy XRP now. Let me just clarify. I don't care whether people buy or sell. I respect each person's decision. I don't know people's circumstances. They don't know people's circumstances. They don't know if you have bills, medical things going on. They don't know, if you need that to pay off your that capital to pay off your children's college, money, tuition. They don't know what you have going on. So I'm of the mind state. There's no reason to convince anybody of anything. If people want to do something, they will do it. That's it. And you can't pump these bank coins. Like I'm sure if this person's a veteran, they already know that you can't pump bank coins. So there's unless they're your family or friends and you're just having a casual conversation, you mention XRP, which by the way, you ever do that, they just turn away anyway. They don't want to hear about crypto at all. The FUD has worked. But no, there's no reason to convince anybody. But that's just my humble opinion. The bank coins will pop off when those banks step in, when those large financial institutions step in. Non-banking financial institutions step in, when all the tokenization of everything, those trillions step in, that nostro is loosened up, maybe some of that flows. Then once it's serving its true purpose, sky's the limit. I do agree with that. Sky's the limit. How high? I don't know. I just know it's going high. That's all I know. That's all I know. And I'm on the ship. And I'm not afraid of the high seas. I'm not afraid of the turbulence. I'm on the ship. Yeah. And we'll see how it works. When you're on the ship and you start to take the control of that wheel, you got to be willing to go down with the ship too. You have to be willing to stand with those victories. You have to have that realization too. What if I go down with the ship? I don't fear anything. I can't. Not after everything that I've been through. No, I wasn't programmed that way to have fear. That high price doesn't scare me. Just like the low prices. Because I saw some highs. Oh, yes, I did. In that last bull run, I peered up. I took my little peepers. Peer with me. And I peered up at some higher prices. Yeah, we started out low and I peered up and I saw some higher prices of XLM. Higher prices, Algorand, higher prices of XRP. Yeah. And I also saw some lows. And I tightened up. This is a jacket, by the way. It's a jacket. Tighten up my jacket, tighten up my blazer, and I stayed fearless then. I wasn't programmed for fear. I just wasn't. I feed on the fear. I thrive in the fear. In the tough situations, I thrive in it. I know all about it. I was raised that way. We'll get back to the article. Ride with me on a journey, one moment, just one moment of your time. In all of your lifetime, one moment. Yeah, I thrive in the pressure. That's how my father raised me, in the pressure. When he put the boxing gloves on and put you in the backyard, whether you were me, my brother, my friends, you knew the pressure was on you. This man was a boxer for real. Military man. And he said, son, you know this day was coming. You've been practicing. This is going to hurt a little bit. I didn't run. It's my father. I boxed plenty of people at the time. I didn't run. And I showed my dad what I had. Just like I showed my friends what I had. I showed their cousins what I had. Anybody, it didn't matter. There was no running. I'm not running now. I thrive under pressure. I get stronger You get stronger. We're going to get stronger. We've gotten stronger under the pressure. We're fighting for the victory. The fight is won here in the mind. You see, what I said earlier in that video earlier, that wasn't just about crypto. Crypto was a small part of that video. I was talking about you. You're what's special. You're the prize. You're the best. You're the star. You're the shine. Not about crypto. It's not because you hold crypto. No, it's because you were born powerful. You were born the star, not because of crypto, not because you hold XRP. I'm not praising you because you hold XRP or any bank coin. I'm praising you because you deserved to be praised. You deserved it your whole life. Not because someone wanted something from you. No, you deserve the praise from somebody that doesn't need anything from you. And that's what I humbly wanted to give to you earlier in that video. And I hope that you're doing well. Above anything else, above crypto, above stocks, all that. Because in the end, we're at the tail end of our lives when we get there. What really matters? Love, friendship, is a type of love as well. The things that we've done, what do we bring to the world? That matters. I'm not waiting till then. I'm going to give you your flowers now. I'm going to tell you, because of you and what you've become, that you did a good job. If nobody else tells you, I'm telling you. Sometimes you need to be told. Sometimes you need to hear it. You did a good job. Not because you held something. No. You had the willpower. It was inside you the whole time. Something beautiful was there. Yeah. Let's get back to this article, right? We got to talk about the, capital and things like that. So getting back to we can change gears very easily. It says in a recent tweet, US-based X-user Zanaku emphasized the current affordability of XRP, stating that it is currently within reach for many investors. However, Zanaku predicted that the price of XRP could soar to the point where it becomes inaccessible to retail investors. Specifically, he foresees that XRP would equate to the cost of a monthly mortgage payment. Do you agree? Think it can go that high? I'm just asking a question. I'm not shooting it down. I'm not promoting it. I'm saying, do you think that? I think it can go high. I don't know how high. I just know it can go high. The potentiality is past the moon. People say moon with XRP. I always giggle in my mind. No, the potentiality doesn't mean it's going to go there. The potentiality is way past the moon. The moon is small. The moon is peanuts to me when we're talking XRP. I don't know. It's so weird. Like I've been drinking electrolytes, right? So if you see this, like I've been cutting some weight. So, but it's weird because I cut the weight and then I think I'm taking in too much electrolytes after I do all the sweating. I sweat heavy. And then I get this, like, you see this, like, it's like, it looks like a chubbiness. It's just I'm retaining that electrolytes like that, those salts, right? But if I run on that treadmill again, it's like, it'll go away. But then because I've been running so much, I play some basketball early in the morning before work. I'm dehydrated. It's strange, right? I get some dry lips at times, right? Forget to put my chapstick on. I'm just keeping it real, as the people say. Anyway, let's move on to another article here, folks. We're just, we're flowing. This is a natural flow, man. This is a natural flow. Okay, so next article here is on U.Today. By the way, Donovan, if you're watching, thank you for the compliments on the sweater. Shout out to Matthew. Shout out to Akareko. Saw your comment earlier. Shout out to Blockchain 663. I appreciate all your comments. You always have something potent to say. The respect level I have for you is way up here. All right. Listen, I appreciate every single one of you. So this article here is from U.Today, and it's titled XRP and Solana options officially arriving at major crypto exchange in January. It says in a strategic move amid sluggish crypto market, Deribit. I've never heard of it before. All right. The world's leading cryptocurrency options exchange, new to me, so it has revealed its groundbreaking plan to launch options trading for XRP and Solana come January, reports Bloomberg, As for now, the exchange dominates the crypto options sector. Okay, they better clarify that, because I'm like, then they say options, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right, maybe they do. It says dominates the crypto options sector with an 85% market share and is keen on diversifying its offerings beyond the usual suspects like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Why wouldn't you have something popular like XRP? And Solana is wildly popular. So, yeah, why not throw some of that in there? You throw some, hey, what was it? What do they call it? Deribit? Hey, throw some XL, throw some XLM in there too. XLM is popular too. Throw that in there as well. Why not? Might as well. The initiative is part of Deribit's broader vision, exemplified by its earlier introduction of a zero-fee spot crypto trading platform in 2023. All right, we're moving on to another article here. Now, I always get a laugh out of these articles. It better tell me something. I don't know what it's going to say. I just know the headline here is from U.Today, and it's titled, Elon Musk infects XRP army with enthusiasm with his X post. Now, a lot of articles I do read until I see one with a headline and I want to be surprised on the spot and have a genuine reaction, right? This is one of them. Let's scroll down here. It says, in a post published earlier today on the X social media platform, the owner of this platform and Tesla CEO Elon Musk shared a new short video that features the X app logo. So it's an X, just like XRP, but he always wanted his stuff to be called X, always, since way back when. He just has an opportunity to do this now, right? But let's keep going. All right, let me play the game. Let me go down the road. It prompted a heated reaction from the crypto community, and especially from the XRP army. Yeah, they're just having some fun, some speculative fun. Yeah, why not? So they again noted the striking similarity of the X symbol of the app to the XRP logo. Now, listen. See, my thoughts when it comes to large financial entities, and he has made it known that he would like to make X some sort of financial entity. Like, I don't know how he's going to do that. But if that's the case, and if XRP is going to play a major part in the new financial system, then sure, I think that it would be wise for Elon Musk to involve himself with an XRPL-based system. But I could also say that for an XLM-based system. XLM, XRP, Algorand. I could say that for all of them. You want to be fair about it, be real about it. But yes, is it possible? Sure, that he could use XRPL based system, or maybe if he turns it into some sort of exchange type of thing, that they could move some XRP on there. Yeah, sure, it's possible. Is it possible that it doesn't happen as well? Of course. That's just logical, right? It says Musk X posts often attract attention, not only from regular X users, but also from the crypto community. This time, aside from at XRP Crypto Wolf and other XRP fans, the rebranded, it says HTX account, okay, formerly Huobi, SafePal Wallet, and others responded to X-Boss's post. Let's scroll down here. Is there any more? It says XRP community seems to be the most active one to respond. Someone responded and said, X looks so much like XRP. All right. Listen, if they use XRP, I'll take it. It'll be a great boost. Why not? Right? It says, still, despite the enthusiasm of the XRP army, Musk remains loyal to Dogecoin. That's another thing. He loves Dogecoin. He loves that control and influence that he has with Dogecoin. So that's another thing to keep in mind. It says, ignoring XRP. He has never mentioned it in his X post. Well, a lot of entities deal with a lot of bank coins and they don't mention them. Remember, what was the guy's name? Kevin Leary. I think his name is Kevin Leary. And he messed up one time and he was saying a bunch of cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, ETH, and H, and he stopped himself. And then later on, he clarified H bar. He finally could say it, right? So a lot of these entities know of bank coins and want to use them, but they just can't talk about them. That confirmed that, right? All right. So now, then a lot of entities acquire cryptocurrencies while they're also bashing them or not talking about them. I forgot who it was, but some rich individual, wealthy individual, was bashing Bitcoin for years. We read a couple of articles about this, only to come out later and say that at that same time that they were bashing Bitcoin, they were collecting Bitcoin. That's the game that they play, folks. They send you over here while they're going over here, but the treasure is also over here. That's how they do it. This is why it's very dangerous to be controlled by anyone. Anyone. I'm here to free your mind. I'm not here to influence you. I'm not here to control someone's mind at all. At all. I trust that you know what's best for you, and that's it. Like, you got to do what's best for you. Simple as that. So now this article here is from the cryptobasic.com, and it is titled XRP finalizes correction from $1.90, poised to hit $5.80 as 5-wave structure concludes. All right, they're going to have to clarify for me, at least, what they're talking about. All right, let's scroll down here. It says Dark Defender lays the foundation of his latest analysis on the extensive correction XRP faced from the $1.96 high. Recall the XRP hit $1.96 in April 2021. That was a nice year. After an impressive rally, however, the asset shed off all the gains in that rally, correcting from the $1.96 high. Dark Defender's chart highlights a 5-wave structure that XRP followed amid the correction, designated waves A and E. Data from the chart suggests that XRP used 20 months to finalize the correction. Notably, the correction ended with wave E in XRP when XRP slumped to 30 cents in January. A second structure. It says, following the end of the correction, the chart shows that XRP embarked on another 5-wave structure designated waves 1 to 5. Unlike the previous structure, this new one is bullish. I like to hear that every time, right? It says, with lofty price projections for the asset. It says, according to the analyst, the first wave from this structure resulted in XRP hitting the 91 cent high in July this year. Recall that XRP soared to 91 cents on July 13th on the back of the ruling from Judge Annalisa Torres. It says, which declared that the asset was not a security on its own. So let's skip this. I'm going to skip a lot here. I want to get to this part that says XRP to $5.80. Now that catches my eye. That's fun. It says, now the XRP has completed the corrective wave 2, Dark Defender projects a bullish future for the asset from wave 3. He noted that XRP's price is on the verge of closing above the weekly Ichimoku cloud between 52 cents and 56 cent level. The analyst asserted that XRP's price movements would turn bullish when the asset closes a week above this level. All right, we're going to stop there. Let's move on here, because I want to get to this article. JP Morgan, my word, I had talked about you a lot lately, JP Morgan, because you're just going absolutely insane. You just caught a fine with a lot of other banks, by the way. Let me not just highlight you for certain transactions allegedly that weren't reported. Allegedly, this is what was reported in the news. You have massive deposit flight going on, and now you're attacking Ethereum? I don't hold any Ethereum. I'm not pro Ethereum. I'm pro Algorand as far as smart contracts, pro Hedera as far as smart contracts. And I don't have any Cardano right now, but as one of our original utility coins, Cardano is in there as well. But just even saying so, it doesn't matter. You're a legacy system entity. They're a legacy system entity. And I'm not going to stand for any legacy system entity attacking crypto. I don't care. I'm one of those. Yeah, I'm one of those. I'm going to defend crypto as a whole. Why not? Except for those meme coins, those scam coins. They're on their own. I don't consider them a part of crypto. So yeah. Let me just clarify that. But here's this article from thestreet.com, and it's titled, JP Morgan raises alarm. JP Morgan, are you serious right now? Do you know their history? JP Morgan raises alarm over liquidity trend for $200 billion crypto network. A growing concentration of nodes. And you know what? I cut out a part from a recent video when I was talking about this. I read like 3 other articles where there are entities going at Ethereum, calling Ethereum centralized. Doesn't that come right back around? See how that comes back around? Wasn't Ethereum, was it Vitalik himself was attacking XRP as centralized. Now you have the legacy system, not crypto. The legacy system attacking Ethereum, calling it centralized. I don't know if it is or not. I'm not involved heavily in Ethereum. You let me know if you're deep in Ethereum. But let me read just a little bit here. The Ethereum network has become a more centralized system following recent upgrades, introducing greater risks to the system that might eventually lead to control by an oligopoly, my apologies, or a small number of individuals or entities that limit outside competition. Oh, they're scared. You're scared. The JP Morgan is afraid that they're going to get cut out of business. That's a laugh. They scared to come outside, even though we step in night and day. You know that song? It says they will limit competition and dominate it. You're afraid that Ethereum is going to do to you what you've done to so many other entities. And this is from a new report from JP Morgan. The financial services company pointed out that a more, quote, concentrated number of liquidity providers or node operators could act as a single point of failure or become targets for attack. Oh, they're being so negative. So negative. Ethereum, I hope you have your act together. I really do. I hope you're strong. I hope you're doing well, right? I hope you're ready to fight this FUD, because it looks like they're gearing up to come at you for some reason. Every time they do this, something's about to occur. It says, or collude to create an oligopoly that would promote their own interests at the expense of the interests of the community, unquote. What community? JP Morgan, you're not one of us. You're not one of us. XRPL has been fighting. Stellar's been fighting. We're good over here. We're okay in crypto. We're sorting things out. The family is sorting things out. You're not a part of the family. Let's not play that game. And we're not going to let you sow any seeds either at all. I hope the people that have Ethereum continue to make money with Ethereum. The people that have Bitcoin continue to make money with Bitcoin, because they both have a pretty bright future. I think Bitcoin's future a little bit brighter for a little bit longer because Ethereum has so much competition. But Ethereum, nonetheless, I see having a number of explosions in the future, and people will make some capital. That's how I feel about that. But I'm keeping an eye on this because I'm wondering what they're up to. I'm seeing too many articles like this. So I just wanted to put that on your table because it was at the top of my feed, and I'm seeing this a lot. And now JP Morgan is saying this. When they get involved, it never seems to be anything good from what they're involved in. So now, anyway, let's move on here to a little bit of Stellar news. I wanted to point this out to you, how strategic. And we might end off with this one here. I wanted to show you how strategic Stellar has set themselves up. They're very smart. I mean, there's no way they've done this by mistake. So we've seen how Stellar set themselves up in Latin America, Europe, Southeast Asia. Of course, they have their Japanese connections. And Africa, they're very, very strategic in Africa. If you understand what's going on with resources in Africa, and that they're going to be tokenizing a lot of that in the future. Africa's rapidly becoming more advanced. Yes, they have their problems like everyone else does, but they're rapidly changing and advancing in a lot of different ways in a lot of different places. There's a lot of business to be done there. They're taking control of their own resources. So a lot of that value that they're going to be tokenizing could move across the various Bankcoin blockchains that are deep in Africa. That's right now, Stellar's very deep in Africa. Hedera is very deep in Africa. Cardano is somewhat deep in Africa. Algorand is very deep in Africa as well, right? So here, it says instant money transfers in Nigeria with Stellar. Now, keep in mind, before all of the different confusion in the region, right? Nigeria and Niger were very, very close. Now, there could be a reunification in the region in the future if they can resolve all of the different problems. Now, I believe there's mainly one individual in Nigeria from all of my research that really stands between Nigeria and Niger, having a more peaceful relationship, right? Because, listen, it's the president of Nigeria, I believe, Tinubu. There's a lot of politicians in Nigeria, correct me if I'm wrong, This is what I heard from research, both reading research and watching a lot of Nigerian, like independent newscasters. But a lot of politicians in Nigeria stand against their leader, Tinubu, right? As far as Tinubu being more in favor of France, right? Which is obviously that's going to cause a division between Nigeria and Niger, right? So if at any point that changes, that dynamic changes, I'll phrase this very carefully. That dynamic changes, there can be a reunification in that region with ECOWAS, right? ECOWAS, which is all of those various states, Western states together, right? So Burkina Faso, Niger, that look, reunification with all of those different places, they have very powerful resources there that they are controlling now, and the effects are being felt. Now, if they tokenize that stuff, and once again, so Stellar has this relationship with a company over there that called Oradian. It says one of the first African countries where Stellar is hoping to make a name for itself is Nigeria, thanks to a strategic partnership with Oradian. This happened long ago. It says the plan is to bring instant, cheap money transfer solutions to close to 300,000 residents. Now, there's a couple of ways I look at this. Number one, Stellar has already planted itself there for some future purpose. It's like planting seeds, and then you hope that they grow later. We'll see how that plays out, right? All of these things obviously take time. Number two, if they still need to transact back and forth, because I'm sure there's a lot of overlap between countries in that region. If they have to transact at some point, interact at some point, and they don't want to use each other's systems, even though they're very closely related, they can have the new financial system, which in that region would be Stellar. Stellar could play a major part. Doesn't mean that they will. Could play a major part. They can transact back and forth via Stellar-based systems, right? Various developers that have built on Stellar that are over there. So that could be very key. It's very beneficial to them. It can be very beneficial to XLM holders. Just all around, the potentiality is just through the roof. But I just wanted to show one example. It says, especially the rural areas of Nigeria will stand to benefit from these projects. And that's another thing. So that's what I'm talking about. So a lot of the areas that the legacy system can't reach of all of the world, we can. That is one of our major advantages. So Stellar has things like this going on all over the globe. And then it's like once they do something, it never gets spoken about again. It gets hushed up. It gets quiet. And the companies, and that's another thing that's very, very interesting. A lot of the companies, they take the Stellar systems, build on them, and then you don't hear from them again. Remember that project with Visa? Tala was built on or was using Stellar-based systems. Had teamed up with Visa. Of course, now I didn't like a lot of what Tala did because they had thrown some fees on top. It wasn't too major, but it was major enough to say, why even have Stellar-based systems in the first place if you're just going to throw fees on top of everything that you're doing? But that was their way. But nonetheless, they had partnered with Visa at the time. I don't know what has happened since that time. I don't know if they're still using Stellar-based systems, if they changed or not, because companies can change. But the point is that companies do that, and then they just get real quiet, and they don't give too many updates. It's really, really hard to get an update out of some of these companies that build on Stellar, right? But I suppose in a way that it shouldn't matter so much that we get the updates. Rather, I should say I get the updates, right? But that they actually just are outright using the system. That's what's important. But with the updates, I want to say that part of that is just knowing that they're actually using the systems. Get what I'm saying? So anyway, now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. Hopefully I said that eloquently. I don't know. I had so many thoughts about this. I was trying to get it all out. So until next time, let's get to the money.